Let's run some quick stitch samples on this beautiful Singer Model 237 heavy-duty cast iron machine with a steel drive. It's made in Italy. Here's a light cotton in case you're making costumes or clothing. Just grabs it, the feed dogs just pick it up and grab it. Okay, well let's do some more cotton right here. And right here, maybe you're making costumes or something a little heavier. There's 4 layers, like if you're going over seams, and some decorative trim. And you can see at the end here, I did some satin stitching. You're going to see it in just a second. See that behind the needle? So straight stitches, and then the satin stitch on this one. Now the good thing about this rise right here, it's a low shank machine, but you can raise it up to get your fabrics underneath it. All right, now real quickly, I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of a heavy, like workman's canvas pants kind of material, and I've done different zigzags and a satin stitch on here. And we'll just go through this real fast with a straight stitch. And then we'll change some stitches too. Okay, it's a steel drive machine. It has steel gears. There's no internal belt to drive this, so there's nothing inside that drives the machine that's going to break. Now this is 8 layers of like Levi's denim work jeans. Look at that. Nice tight stitches, front and back. So if you can get it under the needle, you should be good to go. No problem, just moves it right along. Now this machine also has a drop lever for the feed dogs, so you can darn or you can free motion quilt. Okay, now I have 4 layers of that same heavy denim with a trim. Like I make denim backpacks, and this is something I would do. I actually have this machine myself. Okay, there's no problem with anything I'm putting underneath here. Now I have 2 layers of very heavy, with a backing, marine grade vinyl upholstery. I also have 2 layers of webbing, and I'm going to go right over this area right here, and then underneath it, let's see, it'd be 3, so it has like it goes a double right there. Okay, maybe you're going to make boat cushions, tents, something for sailboats, you know, anything like that. This is very heavy stuff. Now anything that's coated, not just this machine, but the easiest way to make it easy on your machine is to set the needle if you're doing a coated fabric. Alright, let's turn that around and do that one a couple times, because that's quite a bit of thickness here, and you might want to see that again. Oops, let's go forward. There you go, no problem, right over the top of that. Okay, now I have 4 layers of that very heavy vinyl with the backing as well, and you can see I've already done very small straight stitches and forward and back to make this little design. Now it might be a good idea, if this is the kind of work you want to do, if you purchased, I think they're about $7, a Teflon foot or even a walking foot. You know, I can't provide every kind of foot there is because I really don't know how you're going to use this machine, so I'm just giving you a variety of fabrics here. So again, because it's coated, it's the best thing for any machine to set the needle, and the point is, if you set the needle on something that's coated, it's like if you're trying to jump over a huge puddle. Would you have a better chance of doing it just jumping from nothing or taking a running start? So if you do on a coated fabric like a leather or a heavy vinyl, if you start down here with the needle, it's kind of like giving it a running start, so it has the energy of the up and down to go through real smoothly. Now this will do it without going up and down, but it's just standard procedure to do that. That's just a good way of sewing and taking care of your machine. Here we go, we have small stitches. Look how little they are and nice and tight. Can you see this? It's not going to pull anywhere, and forward and back. So take a look at this listing. I'm only going to do it for one day. It's the end of the evening, almost midnight on the 28th of September, and this will be closing out in the evening of the 29th of September in 2019. So follow the link, and thank you very much.